Hello and welcome to the Mindful Dragon course. Today I want to share with you why dragons in Chinese culture are absolutely beloved. It goes back to a myth, an ancient myth about the 4 dragons and the Jade Emperor. And once upon a time there was a terrible drought. The people began starving, the land began drying out, and living beings were suffering. So these 4 dragons took it upon themselves to go and petition the Jade Emperor, who's the ruler of heaven, the earth, and the seas, and implored the emperor to bring rains. The emperor said, "Of course, I'll do this tomorrow." But then, being a busy emperor, he forgot. And 10 days went by, no rain came, and there was starvation, even worse devastation. So these dragons took it upon themselves to fill their cavernous bellies with the waters from the ocean. They transformed the water into rain and ended the drought. Everybody rejoiced and so grateful to these benevolent and risk-taking dragons, except it angered the sea god, who said, "Where's all my water?" And sea god told the Jade Emperor what happened. The Jade Emperor was very angry that the dragons had disobeyed him. Even though there was suffering, he punished the dragons via the mountain god, who began trapping each dragon beneath a mountain. But each time one dragon was imprisoned, the dragon would grow into a river and give forth water that would promise the lands of China to never be without water again. And these 4 dragons became the 4 rivers that run north, south, east, and west through China. The Pearl River was the Pearl Dragon, the Black River, the Black Dragon, the Long Dragon, the Yangtze River, and the Yellow Dragon, the Yellow River. So despite their difficulties of being in prison, they still acted out on their compassion and wished to protect life, sacrificed so much for the good of people. And this is why dragons are beloved in China and across much of East Asia. So I wanted to offer some of this context so that as we learn to embody the dragon, we can also embody their compassion, their ability to really change and create life with water. Dragons are also associated with nobility. Emperors in China were often thought of as the sons of dragons. And they represent this abundance and luck and power and benevolence. And when we start to really feel this in our physical being, we can also awaken these qualities of our own inner dragon-like potential. The views on dragons in Chinese culture, they're also bestowers of health and longevity and good things like that. It's quite different from the views of dragons in the West. And I grew up with 2 cultures, and I often like to compare the same topic and how they're seen from both a US Western perspective and a Chinese one. And for the most part, maybe the Welsh red dragon aside, dragons are seen as treasure-hoarding, evil, requiring virgin sacrifices sometimes daily, and they are dangerous. We need protection from them. People like Sir George would go and slay the dragon, or Beowulf would go and slay Draco, the dragon. And, it's a very different representation. In China and the East, rather than needing to be protected from dragons, dragons are here to protect us. They love us. They love life. They wish to see everything flourish. In Buddhism, they also have beautiful symbolism. They are one of the 5 guardians of the teachings, the Dharma, that which supports. They help protect the Buddha's teachings from distortion and corruption. And this is why I wanted to offer the mindful dragon. Ways to tie in how we can embody the dragon and then apply this to the ways in which we can help guard our hearts, which really is what mindfulness helps us with. Like, guard our hearts from unwholesome, unskillful thoughts like judgment, shame, worry, and anchor our attention in the body, its breath, its sensations, its sensitivity, and then learn to cultivate skillful, wholesome thoughts like compassionate thoughts, goodwill. So as we start our first class, we're going to look at the first dragon form, and it will bring us the sense of clear knowing, clear vision, strength and protection from harmful thoughts. We'll also, through the course, look at ways we can tap into resourcefulness of embodying the dragon, wisdom and compassion, and harmonize with the fluid, transformative energies of nature and its ongoing change.